Alright. I'm going to take this off. I feel like there's people in the office, but there's nobody here because it's late at night. Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am about, because it's 10:30 at night, and I am delirious. I'm not delirious, I'm wide awake. I'm about halfway into my 2 pieces of fried chicken that were left over from the office lecture series today, so I figured, excuse me, I would sit down and do a story time and eat fried chicken, because that's what I want to do. And I'm bored. So, I know I had mentioned briefly in the last night float update where, this is part of the chicken, where I had decided not to pursue OB after I finished this. But I just said that I wasn't going to do that because I was dedicated enough to it, and I don't think that's the main cause. I made it sound kind of weak. So it was a multifactorial decision on my end not to pursue it afterwards, for a couple of reasons. So the first one being, I guess I get it. I'm accepting the fact that ultimately board scores and my board scores are going to be largely the main deterrent for me getting into a competitive surgical program. I've never scored well on boards. Step 1. Step 2, when I took step 3 in residency, I did the worst that I've done on any board exam. I was very upset about that. Reality. So I was hoping I would do really well in it because I studied. I took a week off of work the week before I took the exam. I really put everything into it, and it didn't turn out well for me. And so I was very upset. So I couldn't even go into the reapplication process with, I struggled in medical school, I'm doing better in residency, look at how my boards have improved, because that wasn't true. That's not what happened. I'm just not a good test taker. So, I was told no the first time. Plan A, get in right after medical school. Didn't happen. We all know this. Then, plan B, see if get into a family med program that has an OB program at the hospital, apply after your first year and get in that way. Didn't work out. I had some really good feedback from the program director as to what I should work on, and it's not mine, and what to do moving forward. Fine. So I did some of that, did some more elective rotations, got some procedural stuff under my belt, did a gynecologic surgery elective this year to try and beef up my resume. So I've assisted these surgeries. I've performed a couple of basic gyne surgeries. Will you please look past my shit board scores? Whatever. And the OB program director at my hospital knew an OB program director at another hospital and said, let me get in touch with him, kind of tell him, what happened. He kind of owes me a favor. Was mentioned, but not really mentioned. And overall, thinking, okay, maybe if I can get an in somewhere, set up an elective rotation my senior year of residency, and then kind of impress them in person instead of just trying on paper. And the program was all about it. Program director ended up calling me on the phone, wanted to talk, see where I'm at, see what my plan was, kind of my story, and then said, oh yeah, that sounds like something we definitely would be interested in. Why don't you contact this person? And they set up all the rotations, copy me on the emails, let's make sure that so I'm in the loop, and we'll get this set up for the fall. So I did. And they sent me an email back, and they said, we definitely would be interested, send us, and here's where the problem was, send us your CV and send us all of your board scores, and we'll fit you in. So I worked on my CV all night, like re-updating it, beefing it up, making it look great from all the surgeries that I've participated in, all the C-sections I've scrubbed in, on all the babies I've delivered. Alright, so I had to send my board scores too. And then I get an email, don't hear nothing. Don't hear nothing for about a week, but I was like, I mean, people are busy, let's see what happens. And then I emailed, like, asking for follow-up, and they said, well, after reviewing, the information, we don't think we have room to accommodate you in the fall. We'll let you know if something else opens up. I mean, I'm not dumb. I know that if I had more impressive board scores and I guess maybe did more in residency, I don't know what else I could have done. I really focused a lot of my attention on improving my OB-CV, that, you think they would accommodate you, and they were all about it until they got my board transcripts. So I think you get so many hints over time that you just realize maybe you're not, I don't want to say cut out for it, because I'm totally cut out for it. I would just be, I can hang with the OB team. I've done it multiple times, and they all seem to give me decent feedback when I ask for it. So the question becomes, like, what's missing? And, enough things kind of lined up or didn't line up in the process that maybe it's just not meant to be, I think. So I don't know. I've been told no enough times. I think that I really just needed to sit back and look at my resume and look at my board scores and realize it's just not going to happen. As much as I want to, rely on the fact that I'm easygoing, easy to work with. You can teach me how to be smart. You can teach me medical knowledge. You can teach me, a field of medicine. But you can't teach people how not to be a jerk. You can't teach people, like, how to be a team player. And maybe that angle just wasn't enough. It's the same reason that, that if you're not in the top 5% of your class, like, you better not go for dermatology because you're not going to get it. I didn't realize, I guess, how competitive OB really is. And I don't think that my resume holds up to the standard. And after being told no 3 different times, maybe I just need to take a hint. So that, in conjunction with, maybe it's not the lifestyle I want. As you near the end of residency, even after 3 years, like going back for another 4 would be a lot. And I know people have done more intense residencies. You got 5-year orthopedic surgery programs. You get people who are going to school for 7 or 8 years to become a plastic surgeon. I mean, man, more power to them. I don't think I could ever do it. But, oh well. I guess there's backup options. And now that I found something that I really enjoy, fried chicken and like hospital medicine, I really think that, now that I've settled for something that I really like, I can really focus on making myself the best that I can. And, so that's why I'm going to pursue the hospitalist fellowship, because I could walk right out of residency and into a hospitalist job, but I don't think I have enough experience to really feel comfortable. So I'd like to do the extra year. It's not going to hurt anything. It's just going to improve my knowledge base. And maybe I need it. Maybe boards are right. I don't know. But, so overall, that's kind of where we're at with everything. It was a long, drawn-out process these past 3 years. Being lost as to what do I like? Because I hate clinic. I hate kids. I hate, run-of-the-mill outpatient medicine. I liked the ER, but I didn't really like the ER. Do I go back for OB? Do I not do OB? Do I do Women's Health Fellowship? Do I do this? Do I that? I was so lost for the past couple of years, and nothing that I went for really panned out. So, on top of all that, on top of being discouraged, it just, you feel lost when you don't have a direction in life, when everyone else knows, like, I went into this to become this, and that's what I'm doing, and you're like, well, I didn't go into this to do this. I don't know what I want. I don't know what to do. So it took me 2 years to figure it out, but I figured it out. I'm going to do hospital medicine, work on a fellowship, be a hospitalist, regardless, move to a fun and exciting city, and kind of just start my life again. So that's how that came about. It wasn't just, I'm not cut out for this. It was, I'm I don't know if I really want the lifestyle. And I've been told, plan A, plan B, plan C, none of that worked out. Maybe it's time to take a hint. And so we're gonna move on. We're gonna find something else to do. I'm gonna continue, and we'll go from there. I'm still so bored. Night shift is so boring. Night shift is lonely, and night shift is, I don't know. I mean, I wish there was more shit going on, but like my day team is so good at getting patients stable and tucked in overnight that like I literally just have nothing to do. And I sit here and I vlog and I eat fried chicken. So that's enough. That's 10 and a half minutes of me just bitching about stuff. So, okay. That's how we got there. I'll update, I guess, next time I have something fun to talk about or another piece of fried chicken. Who knows? Because literally all I do is eat all night. I've gained like 3 pounds since being on night shift, and I don't even care.